Tiffany Addo Makwaba ever daily update TV as so send daily can our channel so make sure we tap and subscribe button so nothing so tap on the notification bell on the send bear also submit my audio new update to channel so more honey cause on Ghanaian politics that's answer you busy but of course free video so by like it now I share down that's all watching trivia edit for video one other comment section ebeje ya can elho and so ediama. Some young because the name say earlier this week there a new Bank of Ghana governor a year Johnson S. Yama. Every president say a year a ka hold a former Bank of Ghana governor. A year Ernest Addison abo atu Ghana for ho. A sika almost almost could see a year new Bank of Ghana headquarters. A real see and not to say initial cost a person would be seen down. Abro dear ho. Some young because a year Alista Nelson at the Baby to Abontin say, I didn't see a year since 2018. Obviously 2024. Yenya Bank of Ghana on one my move for. On my young who the value of the currency. The beer or no dear oboka, the beer no the oboka, never so sunny pacrona. The beer da or the calf from. The beer da ne salary increase. The beer da on your baby papa comfortable place at that. Not mamu fuano, ye tax na ye de ma almost on fine man. Or mum at that bunting. Some young because a dear all share a year NIB before say. Or monka arrested a year former Bank of Ghana governor a year Ernest Addison and then another bank for the new a friend a year Bumpty or say on this say come dinner. No cock print a year, see can be not just would be a cottage and yes, I'm an incutive a year. Alista Newz na watch them say any money ya data Ghana for a trouble massively Emma a year and this former to third in parliament and say, Omonim say, not MPP for years for minor crown Kesi a pa. Don't show me what say, I'm a bomba the MPP for no more Ghana for Sikanina. No more was Irish months at the Majon Dramain in Mahama. Ain't it some made your master say you more patient than the any money ya a dear or monk watch a year and nest a Addison. And another and an apprentice or bread anything you who feel it on the apprentice no use for the personal use. Young coaches are for me and I am bring you more to justice nice can or my dinner and I say a cow with the gun, a moment chair. Send away a gunner phone to be nourish more about my 200 minimum. In coaches and a certain see me munchim and so et.
Tell me, who's the Bank of Ghana Waboka? What did you do with the money? During the Champion's time, a champion had a problem with the international finance partners because he said he will not pay the loans that Buze had gone for, the loans repudiation, the entire policy of a champion. So he could not get cash. He had to use the central bank to finance most of the things he did. Operation Feed Yourself will be a my one CD. Brony be a Ghana need one CD to support Operation Feed Yourself. It came from internal. Go and find out what a champion did in his time. Dansuman, do you know what happened? When it got to the time we had to use money to buy the foreign components, say better that Douani Ade Ayenye Wahano. It took DK Poison's money that he had gone to fight boxing. Sika Unyaye, the government had to acquiesce it, give him somewhere to stay, and use the money to buy the foreign components we needed to complete that Soman and sell under State Housing Corporation. At the time, Charlie Nyansa, the Nyansa Nebu, my cocoa, he used BoG to buy a cocoa because at the time we didn't have a syndicated loan. Into mama or cheat. Then it's sponsored by the Bank of Ghana. Yeah, the cocoa no corner sikane bar. You go with your cheat to your shed and then you go and take your money. They use the central bank at the time to even our gold. A champion nationalized our gold mines. So he used the gold to back our currency. Despite the fact that we were having problems with the international finance organizations, our currency, go and check, it was strong and Akutu a champion. The least it went was 2 cedis 75 pesos. New Ghana cedi at the time to a pound and that champion. Go and check, the currency was strong to nationalize our gold mines and use the gold to back the currency. And no, he had people to advise him, Dr. Gardner and co, to advise him on economic policy on our way forward. Today, look at the Bank of Ghana. What are they doing with our gold? Gold for oil. Gold, oil. The central bank cannot sponsor what we call investments into our oil sector to connect the oil to our refinery in Tema so that we downstream will produce our engine oil, produce all residual fuel and sell to the international market. The Bank of Ghana cannot do that investment. We have to bring somebody from outside. What are they doing there? I say sack them. If you come to my area, their residence is there, banqueters. Nip obian them, obia daisi wakeke, and obian them. They are wasteful organization. Me that dampo me mpo mo asem me so big ye juma o kra no ho ye me time because you see kasem nko ye and no mum ye tuo muka go check their salary. Go and check their salary. Close that place down. It is not effective. It's not producing anything for this nation. But I this year need to say the central bank in the bayano. A good onankasa we go mine you see kasem. Look at where we stand when it comes to our finances. I'm asking you.
The critical staff there.
What critical staff? What do they know? Don't say what is critical staff. They are political appointed staff. Don't say critical. What technical knowledge have they brought there to sustain the currency? Say governor no cry na muso mumu technical na mumu abia. What are you also doing to help the place? Yes.
You see, but we are talking yes. But the thing is that who should take them on?
That is why they said. Who should take who on?
What you are saying is the Bank of Ghana.
But the government has a responsibility. A new government has come.
That's what I'm saying.
Johnson Esiama has been there before. So the rubbish that an SADC has come to put there, Johnson Esiama must be able to clear it and clear it efficiently. I'm saying go back to 2001 when J. Kufuor came and look at those people you have brought into the bank. Go and check them and go and check their. Now who you need to pay the trade? How difficult is it? KPI simple. Their output over the years. Almost buy a car. In Fasobia, so we are keeping them there. Sack them. All their buildings, some buildings there were around the country, they don't sleep in it. Yes, some more allowance. After they have built those ones, yes, you see senior officers staying somewhere. Now dying the hall. No be that. Can they see first light to Nyaba being that? Now dying see first light to our banqueters. And dying to Obiantim. What are we talking about? Can't we match our needs as a people? So me have said it. Central Bank politically, we said we will allow the Bank of Ghana to be independent to pick its own governor over the years. We have not been able to do it. Currently semi-autonomous. So the government still pays the governor. Yeah. So Ofawa, me patrol, the Obekano say 1 year money. Me, I disagree with John Mahama when he says that he will not allow the governor to print extra currency in the system. Yes, there's a good of it and there's a bad of it. You can print currency and invest properly into a certain financial cycle to bear fruit. When the fruit returns, you send it back to the central bank to cover up for your printing so that inflation will not go up.
You are printing currency for what?
You can do so many things with it.
Currency that you have.
You can use it to pay for your internal bills. You have roads to construct. You have things to do.
No,
Mr. Mitosi, what are you saying?
No, listen. You know that you said you did economics. If you print this paper, ordinary paper, you put these pictures and a lot of them, you put them out there. What are you doing?
I will use. That's why I'm saying that.
Inflation?
No, you deliberately direct that investment you are talking about.
What is important?
You directly that money you are talking about that you say is a loss. How is it a loss? Invest it in your road sector. Put tolls on your road, and collect the money back to the central bank.
And then
you understand? Set up agribusiness factories. Use the central bank to set up factories and call Alomaso. He's into timber, so let him set up with some engineers to go into timber processing. Give him money. That's what Japan did.
But not to print paper.
You that's what I'm saying. You invest it into a proper financial cycle to bear fruit. You do it, Japan, Toshiba, a group of young people who came from the university, and the state decided to use the central bank to support their activities. They gave the company to them at $1. Today, look at Toshiba. We can do it here. The central bank, I'm saying, is not innovative. It's not innovative. There are people who have studied economics to PhD level, and they don't know that theoretically what is written on paper in economics is different from what happens on a day-to-day basis. Yet they are working at the central bank. What do you expect? Our money will not grow. Look at your gold. You are taking 3% of what you have. 9%. Yes. You are not using the gold to back your currency. How do you expect your currency to grow? You have oil, an oil-producing country. Yet every morning you have to raise money to go and buy crude oil to come and look at it. So where is your crude oil that you have? I'm saying we have missed the opportunity.
That's the problem.
Now fishing trawlers have come from China. They are always on our seas. They are taking the fish. Tomatoes crying to me, baby. Burkina. Banchi crying the free Abidjan. And the Abagana, see Abidjan Banchino, a sauce in Ghana, they are near the wolf for near the. What are we doing to ourselves? Fair, yes.
Food to
yes.
Fair, what's the beef?
Say, let's close. Some comes from Uganda. Uganda. Now be do Ghana market. Bank of Ghana and Addison. Send ya Kano. SSC by now he should be in prison. Deliberately he has come from 2018. While boy kasa ye who do this kind of year. You see him in a new car, you see him in a new house. His salary is always increasing. Yet there is no work he has done to improve the value of the currency. You have a parallel currency of 5 cedi running on the system. Why? Because back on the president brother and a printing into no commodity and no printing no the betum. What are we talking about? Look, we have to look sharp. We didn't just win the elections to come and sit down and then let people come and say that we are not doing anything. No, that's anything I'm no. There are a lot of things. Yes, yes. We traveled outside Accra to go and convince people to vote for JM and that we could change this country. So we must change it. I'm expecting Johnson and Siama to have a radical approach at the Bank of Ghana. He should not do business as usual. We will not get results. He must find ways in which the central bank can get access to our gold first through the Precious Minerals Marketing Board and buy our gold first to the central bank to support our currency.
That is why we have the cocoa board now.
No, the gold board. Yes, they must work in tandem with the Bank of Ghana to secure that one. Our oil, first off taker must be Ghana. Our oil must be processed here. Why do we have refineries here and then we take crude oil to IFA? Let's find a way. We have to test majority. Let's go to parliament and change all those things. Other than that, what is life about? You better no mind. You see, gold, there diamond. We boast about what we have, human resource. Now they be accommodating. Biti Accra 1 cedi in bottom. Na central bank wa boka. O di 260. E dan won. E dan yen ko tremu. Chale obi a oni baby da bia no. Man de mu man yen ko yen fa yanyema. Yen ko tremu ni endam because the old bank at Accra and say so omu to free me catch and for na won kan yen mi mani yo ade den ko ye oga. Ke amefa ye bank mi no nya wa mi because the people in Accra they don't have housing. Go and check. That's where I come from. So if they leave that bank, omu free up e nko for go them because dan the better why then me be say the better then say mo pe in Crawford no come me can yen mega me come move your Bank of Ghana no nya ya atwe me nya wo ageme what was shikoni gama shikon gama no ni wo shikoni na ke ma shika na ema ne bia na ka sumo atwe do wo sumo atwe nye sura me shikon no nye ko atwe. That is what to do. Me concern or me this week I'll go to Accra. I know what I'll go and do there. Aden but for money cheap, not for money no mu na mu to see yeah, Kasapa si o muadie. What are we talking about? Many brother pay pa. Sa governor no. We have to bring him to justice. Me have said it. Look, he's part of the team, the Kenofriata team, who schemed when we were in opposition to come and superimpose themselves on our economy and bring us to our knees as we are now. Kelly Gajepo led the charge. Reverend Obami Tete Zokao, Albert and Comfortokran, almost sorry, no more road show. Yofi Grant, you see them and Addison. Then the 2 lawyers at Data Bank, they all joined the fray and entered the economy. They're on boards, they're on SIC boards, they're on financial boards, they're on Commercial Bank, ADB, Bank of Ghana boards, and they were there. What to do? What do you call the place? The other place? Securities agencies. They came to superimpose. They knew what they wanted. C'est ça mon sac de omu peu. Muja omwa. Ombe Johnny Ken is on the run. He will never return to Ghana again. Obeba.
Through his lawyers.
Do you know why? Because you called him a fugitive and he didn't want you to continue to call him a fugitive because you're not going to come. Into my date. Abema obuato yem May or the back of December, no sad work of May, no sad work of December. You watch whether he will come here. He knows. You think he didn't know what he was doing? He didn't know. Me can be say me ngedi na aku what friend is saying. Said in that you know JM akoti naba and okwakochi Kenofriata ba. Me manuesi.
No JM no
manuesi.
Etiefo entinache se eye Alista Newz ne etinen ka hosi ondi ohuni ntia. Your Bank of Ghana governor near the Jumede Ashen se omeboa na Ghana sikasem entimen toyi na timemfo no so ehon tom. Adwuma na ye de share eye Ernest Addison san. Anu de wa ma me wo ne mudi afanse ne samom anu kokodi hu dwuma se. Obemma Ghana fo akwa hochire ma ankasa. Ochire ma eye Ernest Addison oni ofuyata oyo one. Omo ba se omba pe bo mine no ma fa emusika. Because how come say wo it the Jumedi ashonsa baby the Jumedi na ashonsa de bia wo boka o de bia wo boka o ma yen hu the value of the currency de bia $1 abu yisidi hata wɔde no ato fam sɛ flat ɛnso woda so kita wo position mu saa nso na yɛ Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo ne nua bɛrima no a yɛfrɛ no ɛyɛ Bumpty no a ɔno nso hyɛ Bank of Ghana operating scar at any point in time wo feeling na ohia sɛ operating scar ɛsɛ sɛ nka operating scar yɛtumi de yɛ adeɛ ɛbɛboa ɔman no mmom this person is not doing that ɔno operating scar wabrɛ kɔm den na ohia scar no bi de akɔkɔtɔ adwan abrɛ nso ayɛ da bi atwam ka da bia nso so yɛ increase ɔmo salary these people da bia ɔmo da car papem ɔmo salary kyɛ sɛ go and check it wow be the kind of a salary ɔmo gye the amount will shock you and so Ernest Addison itimi atena Bank of Ghana since 2018 aboka twitwidie musumu kosi new Bank of Ghana headquarters initial cost anamo wɔ na afedie matra initial cost no aboka twitwidie de ato ɔman no ho how na sankofu nyina ɛda so to ɔman nim yɛnyanye ɔmo hwe na Alista Nelson echirema sisi yɛ bia na ikofa Ernest Addison ɛne Nana Addo nua Bumpty na ya bring ɔmo to justice na boni ɔmo de di ɔman no wabro ɔmo abɔ ɔman no kɔma bɔ ɛkatitwidi sɛ wati a whole Bank of Ghana is a whole Bank of Ghana aboka how ɛhe na okuhu bisa na these people are walking freely driving the nicest cars in town ɔmo salary akɛse it is as you said here, like Omono, they own the country. Alista Nelson say they don't own the country. They are to be arrested and to be brought to justice. And be a Ghana for because Omo pest or no moon in pass the MPP by Nana Addo. Then the family and friends are no mubu my new we are Ghana for sika. That no moon say a yet John Ramene Maham on Kwan beating our churches uncle for Nina Atu. No matter Ghana for Isika. Ediama Ghana for send be a Ghana for so beto tisi a de sisi a kwache Ernest Addison ene Nana Addo nua Bumpty send be ya isika ni reason why ntia omo bo Ghana kasa no omo ba kire bi omo ni sika na koshi bi omo de aba send be a Ghana for we she mo de ba John Domain ma omo so hu say yes omo man to me na dwumadie no why Tifo bi say so you subscribe ya make sure better fi subscribe button so ediam na fin so tap on the notification bell send be ya onso so bit maka all the new updates ya the two channel so mo hu ne ko so ngani politics that's how should be so by like video so no I say them you be say the end them bye.